this on my own and book with Taya near Shona. Ling off Mina Sana, Nibukuna no Shona.
Yamaena, Zumunchia Fiko May, Kowan Kabila Capito, Zahida Kai, Banda Bumbanchi, Mudena Zwalumchi, Ubangijing Allah Wayma, Zumunchia Fiko May, Anna Muhammad Wayma, Zumunchia Fiko May, I am. Someone she a figo, someone she a figo.
See, this is not a peace song, it's a love song. Yeah. Peace and Ghana getting married, keep the love strong. See, a peace we cannot risk. War at home is like cardiac arrest, cause home is where the heart is. Let the trumpet sound victory. The battle that we won is a battle for a peace. We promise on an honor that we'll never fight again. Cause Ghana is a happy place, the joy we should defend.
Get up, what's up, motherland? I don't feel like Obidi and Afia. I'm in love with you now. Tamajiba Majihada Mabiata was a young will a dodgy love for from Dakachale. How? From the big six, you still to fix things. Mawa Hamakafu was she can't reach.
If you don't want me, be somebody for fight, we don't need one of peace. Yeah, income boom. Is it with me? If we to protect the nation, Mother God and anyone I save it. Oh yeah.
About the peace, hey, about our summer day, about the peace, hey, I want to know. Now, summer day, walk, hey, from a wabo, what has some chon once, say, many bay you some killing you if you are, which has if you won't pay for a month who are when you did your cocoto, a lady be okay, palace, a lady more care, ballet, a lepizuko care, ballet. I'm out with you in him. It's all about a peace. Hey, Baloba.
Sinedum, stores ya to doom, police say you fum, area say sum, Papa ye papa, the penny in a high, Mwashakuma Muma, Memina Danima, Papa, who don't know now what you room, Musimudania too, Sema Photo Gem, Uredonachi BBC.
Ghana is no more.
Papa picture free me, Dayum Nametium, no war.
So that the peacemakers, for they shall be called the sons and daughters of God. Hey, we pray for love, we pray for peace, we pray for unity always. To make our nation better. Oh, to make our nation better. Bring peace to our land. Nation better. Peace to our land. Nation better. You know we're gonna do it again, right?
I was out for my Muna KOBA about IGN radio. I can say for days so, and Obiatie. I was out for say, a do ya Joada. And ya what I know one found to one, that's why you're home to what I Roma, Momodiana Fair Bussian for. You call a friend to call another friend to call another friend, say one found to one yaba. And then so Nyamiadum, and then 12 October 2020, about 8:17. I was studio. Midindi Kwaku Obodia to Ajimai. I was on for a diabetic traffic Tiawa a KOBA. Meanwhile, I could pay a non bread because a year Monday, Thursday, and Friday. Said the advert nearby, a kind of Monday and by Thursday, Thursday 8 to 11. Then I bet your phone. Say Joe Kruma bye deliberately man sheda Anton Sanfre amayokunu ene me pese me jan nema eye amamufo no because same bi koso a wo se yeka ene John Kroma ene be join me wo ahoma no so I'm anticipating say empanifo bi say Sabato ni Ernesto ni Kwaku ni also child they all my come by I did not yankasa ene ha nti ye kwan say omba mu ebebo ana so no ene de kan mi jama eye amamtifo no something say won na to aba amayofo de wakasa keke waka de wope waka de ebebo won party na me busa question na question bi obi a throw baby na me wo just say osi empanifo mo bi do man so nyina past and the present leaders of the man so nyina who love Ghana did they love their parties more than Ghana? Did they want to have names and fame more than Ghana? Did they want Ghana to be back and them put themselves forward? Just say, this question hit me so bad. I said, me who there? I say, show the way am I your phobia and paniphobia? One more D on cross so I see do one man. Now yeah, my dear. When he asked this question, I kind of thinking, say, I call your patch saying. Then he started. That's what can you know? Remember, what he say? He was making a point because you won't penny for Omadi or mine so. You won't penny for Omadi or mine so. It's like say ordinary Ghanaian who ya. Mon can't tell me how many times they swear you for Ghana. Hey, and Penika same be say two a jama for no 2 months or 4. And then me said I hit it and penny for so by me war Timon for so. Do we need a change of mind? Yes. Do we have to change our style of living? Yes. Do we have to think differently? Yes. Do we have to make Ghana work for us? Of course, yes. But are we doing set things? Oh, now let me video be. Na empani for you be a minya money and I'm no Cheska. Abra all call campaign. Na or Cheska. I was street so. Oh, is it how Ghana politics, even the leaders that know or knew how the need say a creating Numa, the need say organa ni and yes catching the bottom by say or no kasa a job creation beba. No, on also when somebody be. Who's gonna man and ne? I didn't vote for 4 years. Why? I don't get it. Na a common brand new community. Anybody America. Eko eden. Eko G. Eko Bose. I just cannot. Na minim say Ghana for was kasa. Politics. And mama was Ghana was kasa. Oh, there is money in Ghana. But why do we go and borrow? There is a lot of money in Ghana. Why do we go and borrow? And I believe, say, Sasika mu tugui. Modi ma delegates na modi positions yi. Come back to Sasika ye. Enyuma. Abroche ha high fe. Nkofo bisika o. Nkofo bisika. I will say it has been alleged, say, covered the crown, and nipa be feel say population also, and now you pay the population so. And Nkofo my friend, and Nkofo and I share the we are singing now. The Lehman Brothers, messing up war, American estate project no one and who's called a cabino and we are seeing now financial crashing bam 2008. What do I say? It is a KOBA self anything. Ye percent ye money dia. A crooked to a Ghana, a crooked a fraction of a land, a fraction of a country among the lots. Can't we make this country better for the people living in it? What do you want to say? What do you want to say? Share Galam say, stop no. Galam say, and I say, I'm out for Anudamuno. Galam say, you could call for Crano, ye tongue at the G. Galam say to twice I see the chemical as a name, had a bear crown as in the correct the echoes. Akos is saying, Akos is saying, yet to a mamu and an MP a branding for the echo kuno. Yan country besin and a bacus of the room. Yes, sir, Kubako. Yes, sir, Kubako. Now, to your mamu, not say it, Haneka, what our security issues are. What would you attempt? What can you pay? Because and countanti ufi say Buddha another papa the region and countant. So what I say? Min show be a kutupa. Min show be a kutupa. But ni bre and the men pay bonnie. What I say na MPA on my meeting bakro. On my meeting bakro and the parliament na so mo gugu. If you have I may expect the parliament to do something that has never been done. Say, obeshe na nipa okum sa MP and fancy man MP the betches say nipa. It's not about what he stands, but or he a member of parliament. I am be a they don't know say opposition is so honorable. Something got to be done. And then my course of Magana mono. And yet I was on 4 and I benisa our 25 past 8. I'll quickly run through the headlines our UK. And a crab fee. If you are seeing for the Yakana, Abba, so and coronavirus, and home send someone. It was the second wave that we are seeing now. UK coronavirus. This is Boris Johnson delivers press conference alongside Rishi Sunak, the Chancellor of Exchequer, and Chris Whitty for announcing free-tier lockdown system. I was out for lockdown. Boris Johnson or trial said the national lockdown on Monday happened, but unfortunately, nipa asodin ene de yenye no ama anhwe ya e bekolo na sabre no de ya were 3-tier lockdown and it's saying the whole of England, bars, pubs, casinos, gyms, they say well, Liverpool there, yes, they should close down from Wednesday. Now, other than people say, why not from now? Why not from today? Why is it that they should close from Wednesday and not today? Because the update for COVID-19 patients are attack at the moment. It is even worse now than in March now starting, when the nation was locked down. But the Prime Minister is robust. Or person it's not helpful. But some places are. And if I continue, I'm going to come. I'm going to say, a high risk, you know. Or just say, maybe I lead Joe, Leeds, Liverpool, Greater Manchester, Scotland. Or just say, there's a curfew up to 10 p.m. But people, any background in it. Now, also, no, any past 6 and a bit to me, I call Tenase, a different Babusia Moon. Now, fair crowd there. Oh, yeah, but for crana say, oh, different family more, you're not allowed to meet again until further notice. For and someone air cost to covered a hono, a year UK hano at the moment, you know, said the assistant the no with 14,000 a day there. I think say it's too much. And you know, Prime Minister and you may on Okasai Emma and you may Okasa and Riano Bear 3:30 and you may also know Obesai Akasa the 3-tier lockdown. I see. What are the new rules for the pubs and bars in England? This will involve implementing a new free-tier alert system which will indicate the level of risk in certain parts of the country in relation to the transmission of COVID-19. If regions are placed in the top tier of the new alert system, this will mean that certain businesses, including some of the hospitality sector, will be ordered to close their doors. What I say, you know, and no, baby biana abai any penifo behu ese COVID record cost no, you'll be forced to close down. Powers, you know, has been given to the council, but at the moment, you know, the powers that has the mandate to find person, no, is with the police alone. Police alone. And you know, council for no cry you makra na enfa. E da bujan for ye ka de sana say ye wo ye die mu na ye nim ye ho na ye ka kum ka say de na ye kire say madaroma ye nkoso enkra nose mask no ba ade ba ko a mestu medwune ho pa say me obi on be kasa o ye medical practitioner mebusa say carbon ya you breathing out to ade ekata wo hwe ne wano carbon ya you breathing out to should you breathe it back in? What is the implications and what is the problem? What will you be affected with? And I made you the home but no matter what, no on sawo and then nose mask there or say share because to say we fa TFO means of transport biana so one fa who knows mask quite tricky. You may face a fine. And in fact, you need a sanitizer, a little one be able to show to bag him. Now they are home from time to time. Mama social distancing no enye ejuma kesi pa. Over Liverpool, I see the stricter lockdown rule in Liverpool as PM divides England into 3 COVID alert levels. Local COVID alert level, medium high and very high, will be implemented different areas depending on local infection rates. The move planned to come into force on Wednesday is aimed at simplifying the range of different COVID-19 restrictions that were already in place across various parts of England. I say there were 13,972 new cases of COVID-19 coronavirus in the UK announced on Monday today, with 50 more deaths recorded of people who tested positive within the period of 28 days. And German Penny, and I said the Prime Minister has won start reality power say of a second wave of coronavirus infection, or say has a number of cases quadrupled in the last 3 weeks. Second wave and by into German say but Yamin there. As you mean, you know, but Labour, the opposition Party, Michelle Kiestema, I never know, accuse a Prime Minister say, a man opportunity saying, bet me and make effort at the man in this very high, serious time. No, what fairly. He has really failed. And you know, or person or chere. In fact, number 4 and so any this opposition at its best. And you know, yeah, so to for never na yeah find him nwa kwam oh 4 bars actually no and my driver Musau ubenya abuse there by my driver Musau say no smash way. Aha, any corona updates and I say UK updates I'm say Rishi Sunak Eddie and Emma Agua Kwamu a brand call Entino and also no say the Benzina media no so beto so on a Chancellor of Exchequer financial minister na number 2 in power Rebecca and House later na in Jumadie no and see, there's no evidence of money laundering in Ghana. You for say, or see, there's no European Union for say, or whom Bibia say Ghana for following the blacklist, you know, Ghana aye along the money mark say Ghana aye blacklisted. Then what do you want to tell us? If there's no evidence of money laundering, what was the cause of blacklisting? Come clean and let us know what was the cause of blacklisting. Friend saying, no area someone a bebusa. I'm a fee central South Americano. Akuya phone no say, Kalam say air coso say omukoko and do her picture now. A coco a galopin the hawk and a cocoa phone to your chafa a goo. Cocoa has put Ghana on the world map. The second world cocoa producing country in the world. Ghana, next to Ivory Coast. Why should we sit and waste our land and our farm and our product, our landmark? You understand? You mention Ghana, you mention cocoa. It is our landmark. So we are minister, we are president, we are MP. We yes, MC, whoever, Nasa Obi, say assassin for cocoa, say cocoa, Nasa, or the year, first can say, I was so my show. But Obi, Obi MC, what can I say? MP Ba, I can say. Now you see, stop cocoa, yes, Galam say, na. Only one man of Busha for no more, yeah. What impudent? Are they wrong? Abufu. But it's still there. It's still there. We will talk about it. Medicaka say a year parliament echo a year honor a year speaker of parliament, majority leader, and a year minority leader, Mechre, Honorable Professor Michael Quay, Honorable State Chairman San, and Honorable Haruna Idrisu, respectively. I call a year and Fancy Man MP, Honorable Ekwaw Hayford Fee. He was murdered. He was slain. He was killed. An MP has been killed in Ghana. MP has been murdered. Now MP phone ko ni fie ama chese ehwa ya reho ba no krom ni se yemfa ewon ne ya reho na ya de na yemfa ewon nto nche kakra na yemhwe the security am say dey bia metra ha security issue no me boss pa o I just want to know how we stand say yen sebe you need protection, BA. You need protection, BA. We buy and swa. Nanya mi aya yadomwa ye be fa hen. Se empimpo ene yako kunia na wo sebe. Amaltimuni. Huh? What your money mugana? Uni protection be on then abaye. Okay. He better about subio. And then Captain Smart, Captain Kojo Smart. Was it Professor J. Nana Mensa? Of course, say UCC for Unchanika. Of course, say extension contract. Ya foul a year running mate. A dear scabio now sampe, ye bedo assassin no so emu suko. Anytime for someone I want those pa those one I did and send me to cost what just say 25 million pounds to him and the men prem home and can be crying what's into what ubeti me da baba me dey me prem can be the crowd money say e ba e be bosso ni nyina mu no information me say say and this for the territory eti asem the ba na ye blame game ebi ba ebi say MPP for the territory said you say what city talk for I said no get ya say MPP for the territory no me put mbuza o in the friends in the fuseni or say MPP for my crowd I was for na ajo amunyina you know a very good evening I say Ghana John Gruma yo friend na ye mon komo na ensem egu apa no so no edonso na ye hwe de susan e de body hono ebe fa sentin say ye ni omano right omano eyedia and we will take charge. We will certainly take charge.
Extra time politics near KOBA and Nabija Fortinasi.
This is GN Radio UK.
I was out for one more cover bio. Yeah, fast story we any kind. Bram go to you out train more train. Joe and Krumay. Yeah, European delegations are Mame Ambassador Diana Akonsia has said, what can it say? Ghana for Ghana for an country, one for one, one for telly. Joe, Fred, or don't want that song, and friend mobile, so Joe. What I say, man can't say, you from a man, say, there is a potential money laundering cases. But, and it's it's a Omo team here. Omo team here, yes, I didn't know. Ghana has been blacklisted. Mommy, can you? Mommy, read story no. Now the Munti, what see? Head of the delegation of EU to Ghana, Ambassador Diana Akonsia, has explained that Ghana has been blacklisted because it failed to put some checks in place to foretell money laundering. There is no evidence of money laundering in Ghana, she told Accra Asasi Radio Monday. Also reacting to reports on the directive by the ING Bank in Belgium for Ghana's embassy there to close its accounts with the bank. Ambassador Akonsia said the fact that the account of the embassy of Ghana in Belgium and the European Union has been closed by the Belgium bank, that was a business. That was a business decision taken by the bank. The bank was not at all obliged by the EU to close account of the embassy. She added, it was a business decision to apply more checks to the embassy. The listing does not affect trade, development aid, and there will be no problem in paying the budgetary support and the main project we have in Ghana. Ghana is doing a lot already because there is a financial intelligence center in the central bank, among others, to check some of these things. Asem wrong. Me can't read, you know. Me deliberately na pesa me come at 40. But me was here. Once I meet the Ghana, they are very critical. I don't care what you think about me. But with the bottom line is, I want my Ghana to work. Because I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be here. I don't want to sit in this country anymore. And I want my Ghana to work. But the thing is, my main fact, EU for the name Rasa Makojoso, na me cancer. I will tell you, what must say? Ghana for net checks. Ghana for tell it. You can't say for teller. Just say Ghana for to be unpredicted. Ghana for me and that future events here basically say there could be a money laundering problems. But EU for saying almost said the Ghana for to be Ghana for has been. Now this is rubbish. Absolute rubbish. This is nonsense. It doesn't make sense. But EU4 and Eka among some financial statement a woman and it's say a country like Ghana said the penny for Nakano. Your financial intelligence center will money more. But I'm saying, Kawajuni say, a Brian Pet investigative company. I'm about investigating problems of Ghana. No, you can find crow company from the Netherlands. Some of them I'm cost $1 solid million. That is absolutely ridiculous of this senior minister actions as I cannot even say worse than that. Joe, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
What are you saying? And now I'm just bubbling up. Trust me, I'm just furious because and some no etitima kuma. Memoir I did vote you. Mama and Jawe Kasika Mama Bedu Mame. That was your birthday. Mame, happy belated birthday. Mame Badu there. So if I don't wish you a birthday, if I don't give you a birthday wish, Jana Manyadi. Mame, happy birthday to you. In fact, happy belated birthday to you. And when I'm here, you know, but you must say, Accra, we are Mama Bubu, Kafra, my dear Fro. Mama, a happy belated birthday, Mame Badu. Very good evening to you too. Now, I say, I want to hear your voice tonight. Kofi Amponsa, me child, Kofi, your pon pet. But they're not friendly. But pon pet, when they're friendly, there's an issue how to deal with it. And I feel so. Me child is Sabato. Me child also a child. Kubim pet. And next to me child, me know what it. But me young people ni. Me young man uncle.
Yeah, auntie, your friends say, "Must make it your video." Yeah, we should be say a very good life, ne? Hey, your friend is saying prosperity, and in here. Yeah, auntie. Having said that, no, which one do you want us to go on first?
Well, we're dealing with the EU issue with the. About the money laundering, no?
Yeah, you see,
the one that led to the closure of. Yeah,
just as you were saying, no. Yeah, you say in paying for us, and you see, JB was the beauty as yet that day, yeah.
True.
Oh, say, we've been blacklisted, and on our leading to the closure of our account with the Belgium government. Mm-hmm. Now all of a sudden,
and your government, a bank,
Belgium bank, yeah.
Because I almost say bank in the crown. It was purely business activities. No more, yeah. And they decided that they would close it, but yeah.
Massa, the Chroma we when Rooney cash out in the Sika Beto banker. Obeka say purely business, it would in the Sika Berman.
More discretion.
I mean,
bank boy, remember?
Because you can't tell me say Ronaldo, Messi, or the Sika Beto banker. Obeka say purely business, you know. The Sika man, Wabra on your body, purely business.
Joe,
what kind of talk is that?
Joe, we are as much can you perfectly fine, but I can't mention bank book room. And you'll be able to bank your. Okay. Bank ibo kroimu. E was the strand, your friend no Coots. Ukoko bank wa. We need deposit no. A $250,000. Okay?
It has to be $250,000.
It has to be. It has to be $250,000.
Yeah, so if you don't have $250,000,
you cannot bank the entity. Every bank. What I'm saying is banks, businesses, they got their policies, they got whatever they deal with, whatever they play with, whatever they work with.
KOBA, don't defend what you cannot defend.
No, I'm not. No, at all.
I know you are not defending.
No. I'm not defending nothing. No. Just for the benefit of our listeners.
Yeah, what you are saying, in this, the bank has clearly set up its criteria. Say, before you can bank with us, you need to come up with this certain amount, ABC. Now, where when you say ABC now could be account, so when you're going to be a bank into me from to be close to account, just like that.
And remember why I know I'm moving young Kola because and then I can say so what's the point?
You come and tell me say we I mean it's childish and you see we've gotten to the point me I always say we've gotten to a point you see the course there was a MP4 their question, it is getting to a point that the center will no longer hold. And, Obiano would have to survive on his or her own. Because for how long any ever not said concept be saying and it seems to say they think Obia said Jimmy, and I don't blame them. You see, I don't blame them. I don't blame any politician. I've said it that if I have any means, I will do things on my own. I won't rely on any politician and all that. Because the leveler said the KOBA ye na ye nyamiadom yetimi ye lekin kan yetro. Na yen see di almost so ana say ba no. For me, some of these things are somewhere said they will bar said 2 years.
I said the same. Say that nothing has been done, but we've been blacklisted.
Yeah.
What's the point?
Yeah, because this thing, I don't think anyone would tell me about 2-year-old. They say this is what
let me
you see, for me, I don't blame anybody. I blame ourselves as Ghanaians because our too much endorsement, our too much following, and then we will be on Facebook. Now we share market 2x4 market be on conflict. You say this is you know what say Wellington with the as she said, we are going to do something for people, but as usual, it is the politics time. And, they will do it. They will sympathize with you, come and eat with you, come and pound your fufu and all that. No. And after that, it's gone. Because I remember in there, when they are another what's now in town, which you are $20,000. Another a president, no call classical there are videos and pictures to that. But then you have to pay $20,000 or something $1,000 to sit with him. And how do they get that money to go and say to the president? And see, that is it. But on that issue, you see, we should not be taken for a ride. And whatever there is, whatever there is that the government or whoever it is trying to hide, I think it's an in the long term. Because it is very shameful. And at the end of the day, whichever government is in power, whoever is the ambassador to Belgium, it is not him or her. And I said it in Mguaseno, a command Ghana Fuina. Wherever you are, if you are a Ghanaian and anything bad is said, it goes against you. Something in Unyamba, now we are proud of it. In Unyamba, but the economy and some of these things that is putting us there, with that kind of defamatory way, be a ye kriti amayen and all that, because Ghana has always been the beacon of hope and a symbol of what is there for the African to emulate. But the economy, we should be very careful, and then we kind of, because KOBA, you see, we've done the politics, we've done it, we've said some of these things, we've said it and said it. It's gotten to a point that I think, I don't want to even talk again. I don't want to speak about anything again. Yeah, man, and say, I say, your team. Oh, yes, a wait or not, or say, a general and wow, Timmy. Yeah, because you want it destroyed. I also want it destroyed. Then that is why I yet to Sabi, and your mafubia near the in your might be any beyond ye nano, yent and voice it out. But see a penny and keep a voice out, and Yakasa, look, what is going on? It's not true, or it's not good. Because this money laundering thing and all that, we have seen, we have heard of how some deals have been going on. We didn't say, and I had an information to say, this $150 a year charge of Ghana for this COVID thing. Within 2 weeks after you'll be a lockdown, form a company. As to who formed the company, nobody knows. And
company no from Nigeria.
It's in Nigeria.
In a week, you know, they made over $32 million.
You see, so you see what is happening. A lot KOBA
now company a private company of Nigeria. How are they dealing with COVID? And Nigerians are praising Ghana, say Ghana has been handling COVID. So Nigerians come and have this in our airport. And again, using our experts from Noguchi to operate on that one, I think is preposterous, as annoying.
KOBA, it's one of those blunt and way. But you see, you and I, we be saying, whom am I?
Whom am I?
Whom am I to complain? Because at the end of the day, my family is not part of the government. I don't have anybody in the government. Even if I have, the thing is, do they have the integrity? You see, one thing that differentiates us from other people, and especially people from the Western world, is integrity. We lack integrity. And that is what is causing our problems, and that is what is making us fade and fade and fade in our progress to kind of forward march our ambition as a country and to achieve a certain status. But because there is no integrity, because KOBA, we cannot say white is white. We call white black.
We call it white,
yellow, red. Well, how many of us are able to say to our parents or our leaders or our pastors? Today I was, and I'm saying, good evening to Dr. Rain and all their tour. Our pastor, they are all yenamishe. And you see, and people go there, and at the end of the day, you sit down there and you blame the pastor. You see, that's why I say that what is going on in our country, you don't blame the politicians. We blame ourselves.
A movie.
We have to blame ourselves. It's not a movie. It wasn't a movie, I don't think. Oh, what could you now? Sorry, them. Now, suffer, Eden, and sabi. And then you go and tell me, say, I suffer for buying it. Now, what do you want to could a demo was on your side? I mean, look, KOBA, Nyankopo, mimi to there's nobody who can show me God. God is when I wake up, I have to remember, say, Mempabwa. Men can be also koda for Pabwa or slippers and now whatever. Fasha won't pass it. Oh, sorry. Kaisa won't Pabwa won't pass it. Bunko to J. As we bunko to J. So we impart.
No,
that is it. I don't need any. Me, I don't believe in any pastor in Ghana anyway. Me, I don't believe in because I'm more than the pastor. So when people go there and do all these things and they come and blame pastor, no, be a better radio, so no software. You say, matter. We have brains. What differentiates us between us and animals is the brain. Is that kind of thing that makes us think. And now, upon to crack when we say now, you see, so these are the kind of things. I think that KOBA, we need to have time to also talk about not just every day about a politician.
No.
We need to talk about.
And as I would say, we have to deal with that issue as well. Timambufono, a chrome mano or my mano. I dream better the money.
Yeah, we need a total mindset. You bet me, I get because it all looks, you say. Would you why imagine? Say Obi Babruchia. Ebusia ina de feel say onimpa na ye wabaye Donald Trump. Entino ebusia ina say ebusia ina osia esiniti so. You see that kind of mindset, that mentality. So for be yes say Obi answer power no akojira and the last time I went to Ghana I nearly fought with somebody. Onye Jumanye into Aquatimota Forest and Okojo no Bompay.
Rubbish.
And what kind of rubbish is that? and Obi to UK ha. The suffer friend and they say good evening a toast on the etia. And your friend and they toast na sati get bag they want say machine here in Yamebru. And they did na sabi you do good chroma. Sabi ya babro chisu sabi yen hey de kwa and no pay we any party or some sorry What kind of life is that? Bruni no sumnyame. Look at how he's developing. Look at how a Bruni don't impact. Yeah, sumnyame then yeah. Why can't we change our mindset? Why can't we know say Nyankopon, yes, Nyankopon, nobody is saying you shouldn't worship God. God is there to be worshipped. But we do it and in a way a young moderator, it's between us and our God. I mean, it's not. Oh, KOBA, it's getting too much. I mean,
I just want to advise you, sir. Don't give up. I did this.
No, for me,
Joe, me can say me say me unfortunately, many votes. I make us and they decided to quit. But sitting back, reflecting on what I said, that be me headmaster in the car saying, but say if you have nothing to do, right, don't do it here. What did I say?
Yeah.
Unifie ya menyen wa ha. Since I had a Bible study. And the basa wo de wouldn't feel school ha kofie kona koda. But the fact that we remain Ghanaians, and you keep breath in us, we must always keep talking. One day, things will change. My uncle Amanfi Central issues now. My mama amount for a dance jeka crab war a few years. Share? See how Galam say, me, Meti Joe, Galam say. I started Galam say when I was only 15 years old. Okay? Because if I tell for team in America, if you go me for Konongo so there. You can't place a gold war. In soto kiti. You can pick the particles. You find in pokwa. You pick it from gutters.
Yeah, pokwa gold nuggets. Yeah.
You take it. You find in pokwa. So they also free what we've been.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm from a good mining area. Yeah.
So they are say now the way a Konongo mining served Ghana, no, it was as good as Obuasi. What they are say, and now me can say. The next time to Konongo Oduma Seno, people are living on the edge, but a Asena has been dug. Do you understand? Okay, now me manimuni enipa ewu ewo amnemuno ciao. Dosu bebre. Abra me babroche na me wo empokwa no ohun sa penicillin to na de wo pane no. Etwa I had a full of mpokwa because and then the enemy say me pick it a natural one thing. I just pick it and keep it there. I cause it so be you're creating galam stop. You're creating this. You're creating that. Peter Amewu. I'm just me no can say yeah, I'm afraid Peter I even saying ahe. One fact, what decline corner. You jina press even saying whatever our presidency or decline the corner. Press secretary trying. I wanted to put to them. Listen, and maybe I say okay, and if maybe amunni tia sebi or politics no, they wouldn't understand. If you are a leader, and I didn't know the term they did at him because he doesn't play conventional politics. He's a businessman, and the idea he's gone, no, he have nowhere near these MPs and these senators and House of Representatives and all that. No, of a layman's background, over. What did I say? But here he is a president. How are you going to deal with him? I'm on Free Central. Almost say. Joe Mohono, say, I link it to Mohamed Bois.
Yeah, Western Red, I'm in Free Central, they say.
Only Pristia Honey Valley Home, baby.
Yeah, Pristia Honey Valley.
Say, it's about 40 minutes from there. Bogo so ni hon koniba. And now, as I go for a bit to say, a friend saying, what's saying? Or say 20 minutes from Manso. You understand?
Yeah.
You can't Western Regional. Forget about Asante Achim. In your name, Banefon for Asante Achim. By Western region there, they supply the entire nation.
Yeah.
Western region supply Ghana. You about 75%. I'm not joking. It's a fact. Galamsey say Nya. Galamsey say Coco. In fact, no idea Galamsey no. Say estaki into the lander. It take over 40 years to read it. So what do you say? Now, ya mia ni muni. Okay, me can't say to be able to say me frasante achim. But I want to clear this categorically. Say obi ye MPP niya. Only MPP ni say obi frasante achim. But for me to sit on this console for the benefit of Ghana, now people will be calling me, are you an NDC man? Oh, they say you will be original. Forget it. Now, I want to speak as a Ghanaian. I want to speak as Ghana because so I want to make Ghana prosperous. As a Ghanaian. No. Forget about the way you tag you. And I have been telling messages and maybe I don't talk about it.
You are still a Ghanaian and you need to speak your mind.
So yes, yeah. Imagine somebody hana me no sebe me about Ghana. Na me hwe about Ghana na and then maybe corona affecting me looking after my child in Ghana. Now could be say we represent the men can. How dare you? A man got to be fixed. A man got to be fixed. Ghana got to be fixed. And you know, it's about time the politicians should stop. They should stop taking care of the next 4 years rather than the 4 years they've given them, no, how best they could feed the country. Yes, I'm saying near home Kroneba. Oh, as and confirmed to come Burkina, no. Ghana, dear, as a no, a fly within the nations. You can find a way. I'm a baby.
You see, KOBA, Galamsey issue now will come. Me, I'm from a Galamsey area, and like you, I've also been involved in Galamsey before. My uncle, we know my Galamsey. And you see, there are the Galamsey, you have different types. I think, if I'm not mistaken, you will be 2 or 3 different types. This manual one, I mean the shovel and the picker one. And there's this one that uses the excavator.
Yeah. No. Now, you time no cry there, you quite time no cry no. Now you use excavator. Now I will say mines now it has been abandoned, you know.
Yeah.
Then we descend down.
Yeah.
You could go over 3 miles down. I'm not joking. Joe.
Oh, you
go over 3 miles down. And then walk around there. Okay? Chinese for you. Because
even on the ground one you are talking about here, okay. Because the mining companies started to collapse now, they had a chance to also dig in, they trap it, they be a friend pit near there. At first, Galamsey, what can Galamsey? Gata,
oh, yes.
That was what Galamsey was all about. Sana na Galamsey.
And the mom at the Nagana Hono, preserve for Baho, Taka for Baho, Huni for Baho, Bossa for Baho. If I could tell for you now, Bakongo. Now, that
is where Obia called the concession.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Now, Muye Jumano now auto go and also subsidized price because of.
Oh no, 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 Muscarini now. My idea, man, no Jamaica. I think
I know all this.
Yeah.
You see, Galamsey issue, no, a very dicey issue. Now, the reason why I'm saying say a dicey is say, if you look at these areas, say Konongo, Pristia, Takwa, Obuasi, Bogosu, and all these areas, you get about 70% of the youth engaged in the Galamsey.
True.
Right? And if you just wake up and say, I'm stopping Galamsey, and because it's destroying water body, but you don't have any vision to give them any alternative livelihood, then I will not sit here and support you to stop Galamsey. That's a fact. I don't care whether it destroys cocoa or it destroys what, because at the end of the day, the people there should eat. Now, the only way they can eat is only when they engage in this Galamsey. And you know, in as much as you stop Galamsey, you need to give them something that will help them to feed their family. And that is by providing jobs for them. Because these people have known nothing apart from the Galamsey. Me uncle, ne diamonds we see now, or the Galamsey do this year. Onye jume biada, onye mindset jumada, onye shida. There is a guy in my area that is called Bawa or Togo. Sometimes he goes to hospital, he pays all the hospital bills of all these poor people and all that. Onye jume biada. Into such a person who could Google and say, only then. In team paying phone need to sit down there. It's not just a matter. You see, this is what I'm saying. We only make a populist approach. Just populist approach. We feel so. Galamsey say you say into the uncle stopping. Who stopping? You are putting millions of people who put your life at risk because you may be on mayor. The first initiative before we could have even talked about Galamsey was to engage these local people. There are those there who can do carpentry. There are those there who can do masonry. There are those there. Your mining companies. There are things I have proposed to my area. You'll be to say you took gold with Pristia, right? Yeah, gold mining company with Pristia. And to what can we do? Why can't we have something like mining for education or mining for skilled whatever intervention or whatever? In that case, whether it's the youth to engage in this Galamsey, what we do is a government together with the local authorities and the mining company every month or whatever, every 6 months or every quarter or whatever, we engage about 10 or 20 of the youth, put them into masonry or carpentry or hairdressing or whatever. So at the end of the day, before 2-3 years, these people would have come out, they have certificates, and now they can do their own job. But we don't see any of these things. All that government is interested in is urging Isika, and they are small girls. And these young boys who are not employed by this company, they have nothing to do. So what do you want them to do? So we should have to engage these guys, know what they can do, create alternative livelihoods for them, and then we can gradually proceed to closing down this Galamsey thing. And then also there is that notion say, meme ya gani ni mikrom at the papa also. Miss me ya bet me abo meme didi. Na na do best your discuss. Na say China ni ba be tu no de akọ mikrom. Na meme ti mikrom. I mean what
Buzia time didn't see my Buzia a Pamon Nigeria for no. I'm about Ghana no. I'm some busia there. Then they realize almost fake certificates never. To the failure, Buzia implemented some skill AEB scheme. Say, it will be tested. When they start testing, then they start falling out. Now, what's wrong? I'm bound some cotton baby diamond in the gold. No one, Ghana, Nigeria into gold one time or. But the hard gold in the diamond market in Nigeria. I say, really? And tell them, we'll be on the crew. So they say, and you could not talk at us out of my check. You jack Kronos as some, you sama. Foreigners now always they and come and enjoy this country. A quick ticket way. Me who say, Yentimi ma and nipper munya hoto.
Mamenka secret in Kofor's time, there was a man parading himself as Ofia Kufuado family. Kofor's time, or the Chinese Fufi, wherever they come from, or the Omko, it could be a Hokutukrum. Now, we're parading also or Akufuado relatives. That is what he calls himself. I mean, I'm not saying this because Akufo-Addo is president, but that was I can give you people who attest to this story. Now, this guy on the Chinese phone call to Nukunimpa. Ne ababa che ahemfo no a omote won kra san kotum because omo aye say Chinese ni wo kunimpa no omo so they will beat the Chinese people. Na ahemfo no because omo are sorry in as much as it's not good to take the law into your own hands. But this man will lead these police people to come and arrest the chiefs and the people there. Once I'm confronting now to bush, na Chinese for no no mo ye juma. Wow. So it's a bit pathetic. You see, we these are the things we need to be considering and we need to be talking about as Ghanaians, because the natural resources now, it is not something renewable. We can't renew it. When it gets finished, it's finished. And if we don't make good use of it, if the people don't benefit from it, KOBA, a time is coming, there will be no gold again. There are some countries who had oil and all that, and today they don't have oil again. But what they did was that when the oil was there and they were making money, they channeled it into something else. Now they are either they've used the oil money to embark on massive infrastructural development, and they are a tourist place. Today tourism is fetching them more money than the oil they were having. What can we talk of tomorrow if there is no gold again, if there is no oil again in Ghana? Nothing. We need to look at, and you see, it's sad. It's sad. Say the Galamsey is destroying Asase and all that, but in a country, we are not kind of supporting farmers. We are not encouraging people to engage in farming and all that. You know, what do you expect a young person to do? Also, in a country, a farm, you know, even if you go to school to do agriculture, it's more like you are a failure. Oh, school so the farming aspect is like a punishment. And you know, who would see say obi to galamse na say obi asase kra no a problem, because we farming kra a punishment anyway. The peanut we give to farmers and all that, these are the things that motivate other people to kind of look for other alternatives rather than say omo galamse na omo beye. You see, you know, there is a lot I am paying for. They have to do. We can engage the youth. We can. Last time I was talking about giving them handiwork, something that will give them something in the future. They are not going to be reliant on government, always government. In this country, there are so many plumbers, there are so many electricians. They don't rely on government. Why not join government? Because or an electrician or a plumber or you say or what a handiwork. Or that is there. But Ghana, we don't. The system does not even allow, and I say it does not even encourage people to take up handiwork. How many people we are 500 people in one secondary school, SS3. We all write exams. We all want to go to university to go and do marketing, purchasing and supply, political science. Then some courses and the 1, 2, 3 people who go to probably your friend is saying technical school be and say we classify them say because they couldn't go to Prempeh, they couldn't go to Augustine, they couldn't go to Mfanfetem, they couldn't go to Opokuware, Presec, because of Kokikam Technical Institute, or Takrade Technical Institute, or KTI. You see, and then so at that instance now it puts a certain reflection on you, and your progress is tamed from that instance, and when your friends come from the Augustine, the Mfanfetem, the Opokuware, the Presec, when they come and you can't go there because they won't you gradually you are ridiculed and you can't fit into that society. Into the person now come one ambition. Me say I'm doing technical course to become like a plumber, to become like a mason, to become like a carpenter. Gradually, his ambition fizzles out. No, why you useless? No, about the burden of society. And then you super na you see the chana you no near service no man near and then there is no job. You see, so KOBA, this discussion about galamsey and all that, it leads to a whole lot of things. But the better we engage in that, it is good for us to engage in the galamsey thing. It is good for us to kind of delve into it. Because in that one, it will bring about engagement. And when it brings about engagement, a lot of things will come out. And leadership, and then in one of my lectures, and the lecture was about, when you talk about organizations, in as much as we have CEO and all that, mostly big companies, and some of them mostly they take their kind of how do I call it? Their advice from the grassroots. Most organizations, they take some of their advice from the grassroots because it is you who is on the field. So some of the input you bring on there is what helps them to shape up certain decisions they are making. Wow. But in our case, we don't engage the people. We don't engage the people now you're making decisions about them. We don't engage them. We just make decisions. And we don't know what they want. And, you know, you better answer, you better see, you say one district, one factory. Now, me and me crew, me go the year to ya, yendo ha buying, me akwa see meat factory, meat factory, me the heading. And now I could see orange juice factory, me the heading. Because
doing wrong thing at the wrong
we've
place.
Not been engaged. You understand? So, I mean, it's good. Some of us, for me, KOBA, I mean, honestly speaking, I don't believe in Ghana anymore. Honestly speaking, I don't believe in Ghana.
You don't believe in Ghana, but you cannot take this country to be your own.
I don't believe in
you can't believe in UK either. Sometimes I have to buy for you buy a call a year MP now. You couldn't na Parliament. I swear I'm now go on. Now it was just said, JB Dankwa. I couldn't know. It was easy. When you could see show by I 7 maybe. I was for. You might do me count over live on Facebook and outside live tuning. Live tuning. After they were a year more than Ghana diaspora stations. So I think so no sign website no mygnradiouk.com and also straight or Europe and more than Ghana. UK, Europe, Astra TV and Eurobed. My main and kind messages back me the I mean, fact, I bought for my boy and my family. Share message. I say, so can I say? So can you send a message? I say, I make a message, man. So from Ghana, a very good evening to you. I say I'm watching you live from Konongo. Oh, my bush phone. No must start it. I'll say recently the government. I'll say the first person here. Okay. The community mining should encourage to prevent galamsey. He continued, recently, the government came to register us to create community mining. I have my ID card now, but it has not materialized. Tell my brother, speaking now that Konongo Odumasi mines need investors. Let him bring in. Look at Sukwani. As you, I'm for investment. Obebua Elsi go forward and I say to revamp the company. Anyway, I don't know here. Someone between pon. I was for a year BF Sales Testament for and to when him say wodi eye abusuya nkomo yede injunction bi ato so say ma emme wo busuya fi na say o ma ho a obetimi aboa o divorce cases na wodi matrimonial issues na wodi financial issues in domestic violence issues na BW say me kan cha wo say fa wasem ebra mo na omboa na asumdwe mra afenso immigration issues businesses ewo EEA entry ni clearance na esi a eye UK ehun de ode on EU for di akosie yi wo how be wo EU settlement na de wa hwe mu wo ka na fe uda ra how wo so wo ye te na so so ra wo hia wo how da ra wo so fa ho ko consumer credit nya o se omudi hu nya hu djuma omodi afa wasem ekodom eye BW success na emwa omeboa ama wo how be bia unti asen de unhu de onfa to nya no wadom wo telephone number ye 0208 493 7340 adom shito delight seven kanjo say omo de shito shito won so aba adwama so abusafo shop bia ewo eye Peckham there were East Street there were Bermonds there were Tooting there were Funding Heath there were Mitcham ne Clapham there were Brixton Croydon Brixton there were Tooting there were Manchester Judah shop hall and there were Sister Kosia store Birmingham and ready okwa obenya adom shito delight say the angaza enti no hia bi so say minimara so betimi party cross so your party say events we ni pass dia obetimi oda bi na fe o dey serve abusuafo the pa na a very 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 spicy from one 07985279891 07985279891 become a successful entrepreneur base and kai will say open say ubi adwuma uhia idea say the best start business say wo adwuma business mu kwana say wo struggle a open say u business etumpon open say omoboa ewo uska semu so mbeboa ma fensu so mbeboa ma adwuma no so no I am marketed say obam amansan na hu a afensu so we potential investor nipa no mkasa base say bro makache na omo endi wanim na afi de ohia bia no ombeka ho na watimi aye ama wasum atwo for base ewo 0739986741 omo email address is info@becomeasuccess.co.uk website is here www.becomeasuccess.co.uk base and it was afterway the from normal wow bia obviously lockdown va na u free base obebo iEatGhana.com or chance say advert me fabia many agents say the Ghana 12 e will be out here. We don't have to go to Brixton, Peckham, Dalston, Thornton Heath, Croydon, whichever. You don't have to. You don't need to. Just download the app on your phone. App Store now say Play Store now download the app now launch it now order everything. A free adwene sukosi akatoa a free akatoa sukosi bayre ni mbo wane ho nkwan ba nyina bibia wo ho bibia wo bomo na unu all that be free sa eye omo site onye Ghana nyane nko Africa nyina di Liberia for bedi cassava leaf oko eye Nigeria mbedi eye eba na se ombedi eye amala oko eye Ivory Coast ombedi fense acheke uko eye Ghana so a anya fufu ana etiti anya etiti ana ya kpele anya kpele nso ana ye tuonza fi modiana order who lives no materials na wo iEatGhana.com mo chese omuji any form of payment omuji bia Visa debit credit card and after so almost Amazon Pay Klarna Pay now buy now and pay later and a faster payment bia bank transfer nyano omuji website www.iEatGhana.com in one word and I've been super from also on WhatsApp whatever 07 or WhatsApp and answer direct calling 07878 123 111 and I said 07949 797573 at eatghana.com. Download the app now and start launching unique financial protection. Sabre, sorry, Sabre, what you said? Prime Minister Nyabre, or try to prevent a national lockdown, but you need the away and Tiwadaroma. Omodian unique financial protection, because I say, me war insurance, me war income, me war mortgage, me war house insurance, everything regarding the BBN a year protection. No. For unique financial protection, say, or Bertram said, I did Biana when you be an obedient who be 100%. Asempa and Chetty Asempa also and Quine for unique financial 078 609 63223 078 609 63223. Just being financial accountancy semen cancer will say what be a human no open say omu books man say when you what you never way o discount to petrol we say be am betimi aye o claim o vat nyane ne ko ne be na ma o say payroll so wo ni na uti onka payroll management and the personal and budget taxes including self-assessment returns and filing corporation tax preparation and filing VAT returns but one day na just been accountants limited property taxes in na obebo ama wa ye ni na no I was for who be Ghana for you say born among us about Muchaya. Hey, I'm Monumbo Abba, Monumbo name Radibia, cousin. Third, Madras near 30 Bond Church Close, Bassett Green, it was Southampton, SO19, SO16, free EH. Mobile number 07944 468 460, and I said 023 81842025. When you're not afraid, just been accountancy limited. Therefore, GM to Safro said, oh, you made the lockdown there, but we be a percent for say, be a virtual on Zoom. More than afraid, and I said, open say a bow or Juma Moon, and I said, be episode 2 Bohun de Rubia, and I said, you be episode Dibia. Say, and then maybe I say promote to mount. So person, you might be so person sponsor here. Mama dey na frɛ na be boa the opposite you be so person budget slot. So for enche be ko a lockdown na so person preach na ozu. So they obi down on na for bread no be so akwana we yi tissue kwa dey so dey kwa na me fe no. Akwana fun pa. We yi tissue. And I always say one what things apa so mo ba kokura to phone. Anu kwa na onu also. So for the age ade guru no so no so jo wo and you know what na frɛ so wo hia eye friend say eye slaughter baji na frɛ yen wo 07449697820 074496978 72 and I said 772 8966941. Where yeah, GN link. Say the bear also you with me above the remote. Make last one. Kofi Asante eye say Gabo atre eye ngoma che say Kofi Ajiman Kofi Ajiman be di akon we so okoko hwe kwan fa so a ye nwene kinte ene ho nkrone ba wo magana mu wo sakora wo no Kofi akodum pempenso bi a ye say ho nsem no wo so wankasa so unya bi na weden wo kan ede ankasa na sede man gana ni ba nya abotre na otimi atwere kratete say abza fo hwe kratete cha fe kente ena ede design na hwe color no so a very bright orange color FKK. Confess until say Gabo. Say Gabo, very good event to you. Me see me him copy. One farm ma. Me no was him. And for book way one business. Mamodian na kwaje wo the title on here. Hunting for Freedom. The Magic of Sakra Will Know by Kofi Asante. Tabre abo 9:37. Yes, ma. Akache and the account between about 9. Parliament akokosra a year infancy man MP. Abjan for nano a fiadano on the 9th no. Okwabrane nyumunya ombutre etwin so sekai. Etuo etwa no akuno. Na mebusa wo de bia keep asking this question. Our security. To when? Okay, I do know, I'm a witness to police ready bia with the little information they had. But at the same time, we have had some serious incidences. Yabu police for, yabu soldier for. Hey, Charlie, na jinamu saying, and yet it said, you will MP sir, more parliament. Now, my member was killed. Okwabrane funde kokuno. Ebesin how many years? Over 4 years. Oh, nearly 4 years now. Me check JB Dankwa. Oh, say Yanka ho no. Another one so see. You see? Echo Hayford has been murdered or killed or slain, whatever. Put the way you want it. But the bottom line is an MP has been killed. Sankeye baby bia na Kenya ye shikitwa wo. A chese Ghana there. Ya daso na say den no e rolling na ba bebre nti no. Enya to hope. Foforo nya beto hope. Ana bi e to be trip na old one naira. But sad. Do na kan say, "Hey, never bro. Baby no brassing bi." But I'm busa say, where lies our security in Ghana? Yo.
Yeah, KOBA. For me, probably this part you would not like what I'm coming to say.
Hey,
yeah.
There can be a
men
no,
men yeah, you will not like it in the sense, for me, my own uncle has been murdered and in a brutal way. Worse than probably what happened to Opinion. So Opinion put the see a body too. My uncle had the second partner too ne kum chani ne kum.
One can why?
Yeah, no or a minister and an MP as well.
Away.
In 2001. He got murdered, yes.
What is saying?
He got murdered. Your friend Kuku a champion Bonfo. Obi follow policy. He was deputy minister for interior. And then he was the MP for Pristia Hone Valley constituency. And his murder came as a result of protecting the Pristia mines against MPP selling it into a company that was going to do surface mining. And it's one of the reasons why I've hated MPP ever since. And
okay, you don't now know. You turn the whole world and say you hate MPP. Is that right?
KOBA.
No, I'm asking a simple question.
The only way they could get rid of, they could get that deal done was to get that man out of the way because he was a stumbling block.
I'm asking you, sir, do you hate MPP?
You see, it's a hard question you are asking me.
Because you just said it. That's why I've hated MPP.
Yeah, I've hated them for that action, and I've hated them for some policies they did. And it wasn't just that alone. After that, surface man, we protested. KOBA, me a young person.
I know.
If I tell what I have seen, probably all these most old people, these are crying and I know the same thing with him. They have not seen it before. Me who nimpa shooting also son and son on one casa society said and the MPP. People have not seen it before. Me, I'm a TA. Me, I've seen it. What was them? He was the local government minister for Shiso Jatare, other military men to shoot at people, peaceful people, just because we don't want surface mining. And you see, when we talk about MPP, people feel say, "Edia, Sebi, Koba, let us know that is not the issue for today." So.
But
you probably will not
your words, there, honestly, it doesn't help when you speak in a national radio like this. So that is what I hated, but you have used another word. You are learned.
Well, I mean, I hate
Joe. You are learned, and you could have used another word rather than hate.
I hate NDC in some ways, and I hate MPP in some ways. I can have hatred for anybody, Koba. I can even have hate for you. I mean, it is only fair that I'm even telling you that I hate you.
I understand that. Seriously, yes, of course.
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying that I hate people in MP.
The job we are doing, no.
Yeah.
The job you are doing, no. You put yourself in a position now. Because the joke also hates you.
Let me tell you, Koba. One thing, you see, the job we are doing, like you were saying, if you don't hate MPP and NDC, you cannot do this job. You understand? If you don't hate MPP and NDC, you can never be somebody over there. I'm standing in the
But we have to get to the point that sometimes, maybe we have to appreciate them, don't we?
We appreciate them for what? What have they done?
I classified it.
What have they done?
I say when they do something well, so we should appreciate them.
Yeah, but for me, I've not seen anything.
I'm not saying you've seen anything.
I've not seen anything sensible these two political parties have done. You see, we need to look at what they have done to uplift human beings, to advance human development. That is what we are looking at. What have they done? And their policy that they've put in place lifting impact from poverty. But I've told you, see, sometimes when we say some of these things, we every day and every day and every day. I come from an area, right?
I have said me let show no mainly for listeners. Anyway, Kola, good evening.
Oh, good evening, Koba. Thank you thanks for promoting my book. Joe Michel.
Segabo, good evening. Bye. Segabo. Before we check channel, book we catch now. My name is Copla wa how.
Oh, is it my home on the power? Me see. Book. I feel James King answer.
That be me dear. Me chauka. That be me mama ka me chauka. Oh, Joe so can send me chauka. Into the fabeja. We want you to sign it. We just want you to sign. That's why we would have gone to Amazon to just sign it. And for the 12 ballots, and yet, how much or the amount double of your price?
It's £8.
And make £8. Make £20 for you to promote. I mean to promote you. Make £20. For my mommy, the better amount. Number just. I want you to progress. I want you to. Why are they? Papa. Me have a bacho.
That's it. Okay. Be a can say, after a year, she and Pinum Kuna, Dibia, a papa say, yes, obit me fat a two set me couldn't be if you yes. No one in any market said the other, not Obi Papa is he. Since Friday, there's a boy, there's a girl of a penny. Since Friday, there's a woman at Okunimiho. And since Friday, there's an elder woman at the Beniho. I have put some papa. I wish the police force will be able to apprehend. Thank you for a good deal. Hey, yeah, papa. Security. Means a BSG baby. Yen se kromasi ati kroma enima ye adwuma bet enkunkun po kromasi adeba committee makane se osi etimi emia sa ye camera se nema na fe please force betimi di ni kure pass ye chi obi ni ade a ye betimi aye very confident say the back out Sa security seminar. Say what you are no so boko Ghana. Has me see Friday. It is who be a brainy papa. It's you come Ghana and Tessa. Now for your day. Is it ECOWAS? Is it how Wabakrum? A year day. Your values Nasasana. These are questions, sir. Was any if any year no. Mamuze Jos, Mbesema Cassate, and then Nelson time will be free. Now, Mona London Semono, what can't be ho. Say, here, not ye Kensma Macassi as a beer, ye Ghana for, and I said, the current government, you know. Be I said the news music column for the past weeks, you know. The blackmailing Ghana for. The Ghana embassy, almost by music, I could talk about bankers who need a EBU. See, can someone, ya here, they are saying, yeah, man. I never come and better cheer your consequences. There's no need for Okumasi, not Daily Mail, not the Sun, not the Times, not Financial Times. Woman can't say my new, woman can't Ghana, a friend say, soccer is in once more. So, what's a bonipe be a casting beer for Ghana one? Na abia menye enti ye no imi ekosindum ne modern foresight ne vision tina ene mu mi ye kase si e baso a anima papa kakra nso no ya mo mi highlight kakra ye nka bone no be ye nka papa nso kakra na ensen bi ye kan ye na ye heda ni evidence no si ye kan ya mo mi enye careful kakra mi se mi ni adwo kan bi se Papa be Edin Kofu.
Me papa no see.
You yes, Mr. Okasim be say.
Hello, Koba.
Sagabu, hello?
Oh, I'm so losing.
Sagabu. Oh, I'm saying Lanakati. Sagabu, but Nakasa. I was not afraid of now. Some Joe.
Yeah.
No, okay, some Charles and Job. About let him continue now for our friends.
Yeah. Someone not make him say, young father, what my personal way and deal with the issues. You see, I'm saying, as someone who can again, my papa say, Gabons have become. All of a sudden, MP we hear the security. All of a sudden, security. Who be or say me crew say no see you come and wait here. Who is talking about security? You see, this is why Americans are some Americano won't pay. But you see, one thing we have forgotten. A conform eku MP no, almost omo can sembi. Say MP na identify no say I'm the MP no. And no can a ginger omo up to kill him. The mupo na mama ukrono mu aiden ayeden no. And you see, Koba, we are talking on radio. I do not want and I do not wish say sebe meba mewu na meba obi be kumi na meba ye janka. And now be ebe ye janka because of whatever. But one thing also is that my actions and my acts, say ye papa, say ye bonnie, my family benefits from that. You understand? Intermediate bonnie and my family are enjoying, you know. They were not able to tell me, say, look, if you are bonnie na wood, you know, it is having a very bad impact on society. Because the stealing I'm stealing from the society, you know, it is also a kind of making another person down there on only papa any opportunity like me, no, or no to me go school. You understand? And then we don't talk about it, so but at the moment I'm in the oh, you come in me ba. Do you know how many people are suffering? This is just one MP. And for me, if this is what is going to go on for our country to progress, KOBA, I support it. Because look, MPs if we are moving here, is a year came, Matis and the year cross of Barber contest, on the Nukuno or Quaco contest, and then there's someone to know Quaco contest. She knows what she was getting. She knows what she was getting. You look, we elect people into parliament, and these boys and girls who are armed robbers now. And that no me be. I say wa ko school sebe ne maame ne papa wu. Nti wontimi anto aso nti ene oba wa ye prostitute. She's not doing it just because she wants to do it, but that is how the system has created it. Yet your mind enye sika etokas ma MPs. Your ma MP be 500 million as of 2008. MP be 500 million to rent a house. Es gracia. O say mensa bonsu. Abambabin. Why on es gracia es gracia no kwa no. Yetimi di see a secondary school like Prempe or what or Presec. At the war MPBA or certain mensa bonsu. Any babin kwa es gracia or maji. Yetimi di see school Emma Ghana. And when they kill them, you are here we are talking about security. Mekachro, I always say it. Me see a tuona uba tone de KOBA and carry you. But the beya mem uba tutu the member ya uba tutu no and then I say again. The beya bemo biba sorry so koku MP no and then again see a tuona yet sika yet tuona youth to o man ye nye djuma nye ye nye se ye nye o mu need future bia onye den. And when an MP is killed, then we begin all of a sudden, now we have our phones. Oh, security. The ordinary person now, sabi, ofi prisia, as fakas or koto tomatoes, abeton achen neba, ka kwanya ya nye MP 40 wa ye disika, bribe jene, sabi contractor, 10% ye de ma party, ka no oikonya accident na. Who is talking about security here? Who is talking about security here? Enough of that. Sometimes we've got to accept certain things and for me, I want us to emphasize on asama nimpane kind, I'm Robert and kind. Because everything goes to you. And now me know cafe. Obi a presidential staffer, no see ya no nanado buy on 4 years impo or the Nayla better America, Nayla Baba America. You see, the buy a citizen. Maybe not to obey why a citizen of America. These are the things we need to ask ourselves. Ebane say, Titania, what's radia over? How many years? 30 years. On Amino Wakaso Obedi holiday pool Dubai and South Africa and now UK. No opportunity. Obi be DMP within a minute. Or the girlfriend, it says Dubai, UK, American, and the girlfriend who the bonus. What do you want us to do? For me, KOBA, with all due respect and with all weight, I am saying is me, if I have not had the opportunity, probably I will do worse than what these armed robbers did. Because I've seen some things before. I've seen some things. And the way the thing is going, the way it is going, KOBA, I don't make us say we are sitting on a time bomb. People didn't understand. And gradually, we are getting there. Send the politicians will be called baby, you room or your pamomo, may you MPs. We are getting there. So, young, somebody who say this is how we need to create opportunities for people. KOBA. If what way, a crumb how we, do you think about Boris Johnson? Do you think about where Boris Johnson and his girlfriend goes?
Never.
You don't. Instead, then when I'm sorry, because I Boris Johnson. What will make you do that? What will make
Johnson,
you do unless we will be a
Johnson, on my evening, you've made a very passionate plea. Good evening. Gabo.
Yeah, KOBA, let me say this. What is bad is bad.
Yeah.
What is bad is bad.
Yeah.
You see, Joe, the territory Okon is too bad.
It's too bad.
Especially somebody like he living in this country, making that opinion say because or no halunya kwan baya and keep your do by the crown very worse than armed robbers.
Segabo.
It's too bad.
Segabo Janzo. Me no be kasai.
Yes.
Me team money din.
Yes.
Me adom baby a ndima we say the econo. The baby frame kwana minimum.
Yeah.
Na kwa mli di go for than or see. Wo djuma ya ko nye de wo ye no. Na my din etejo no. I would have stopped him long ago. Okay? What's it over Jumaya? You'll be focusing on it. Do you think, say? Do you think, say, you're penny for your MPC, your leadership? I'm gonna Edo any piety of my nimu.
In a sense, to a large extent, in a sense, or you'll be able to make candy or can. In your given asset, won't be dear so asset, not quite or side, selfish interest. But you see, even classroom, class 1 teacher, class 1, who makes a more. The woman or class, one of your classmates, a class captain. He has access and the resources of the school. When a teacher acquire a free class, when a head teacher a free, the moment they will be positioned, that person has more access to the resources of the classroom, of the community, of the land than any other person. We cannot change this. They record this the iron law of oligarchy. The moment you be very leader, baby, you have to believe the PR. Because you want to be a radio station, I'm no casting. Because he's a manager there. You about certain liberties, we may be able to be a woman because he's a leader there, oh baby. But the end, leaders no I take it name me boom ya name me bree a year now can as gracious one now can as gracious man joking and it's honey maybe we not can was him but ya me give me say you give me a pet that you give me a poor we said that you give me a pet
that's what
what you have is here
and the crowd woman say yes say accord di me ya baby abu say instead for me na mampofo asma what is that?
Oh my.
How is that realistic? In this
one of the
sense.
courses or baby able to be a one of the courses. So we be at the body a course.
I'm not going to
it could be a course. It could be, but it cannot be justified. It cannot be justified in any way. Any CSO class.
Oh, so it
cannot be justified.
Let me ask you this question. The question Joe asked me, I'm from Mount. I events what Bojan said to number 10. What you mean? Do you think about where he goes, where he sleeps, what he eats?
Kumasi, what's 30 years? You will never know the electoral commission.
I didn't.
Yeah, it is an industrial society.
I didn't.
We know this.
And I do have asked some critical questions, and we have to focus on that. Maybe a fair commissioner. And this is
electoral commissioner. Obi who is electoral commissioner.
Anything about Ghana.
Yes.
Or might say Ghana. What would the person think?
You see, a very controversial issue, and it is also delicate. And the service you are discussing, or say the pequemus be number.
Can we be fair and straightforward?
What is bad is bad.
So can't you tell me any Panama dreams say Amamo Ninkoye?
Say, this is your case. Well, a binding team provide the alternative there. And you hear Galamsey cry. Galamsey is saying so. Chananado would demand stop one for even 1.5 years.
When it got stopped, there could have been some substitute.
Yes.
For them to embark on. My friends, my friends, Ghana. They are all upset because there has never been a substitute, a means for them to embark on the journey or the trade they were in. You understand? But then again, it has completely stopped without them doing nothing. Mimi Sano. Now I'm robbers. About any passo area, maybe I'm fear but one time I'm not committee. I think will be an open. You get me? And the brag I'm saying about now. I'm going to be a and I'm telling you categorically say poverty contributes with robbery and stealing, killing. I don't know what to say about what
no one is contesting that. No one is set. It is a major cause. But I'm talking about the area of justification. You see, there's a thin line between a cause and justification.
Are we looking at the reality?
The reality, the Indian say, you in Ghana, you in New
Segabo.
The justification for somebody doing something bad. How I make a know? So, how do you justify that?
Yeah, you can't justify it. How do you
justify that?
I don't know. Moving me really finity, but I know say something like a defiance or something like that. There's this guy in the movie. Try nothing. There's this guy. I've forgotten this guy. They didn't. But
yeah, God,
you see, I am not justified, and nobody has a way to justify evil. You can't. It's not. But you see, we've gotten to the point that we have to use the evil to justify our actions. We've gotten because Gabo, you are saying say Juma ni Ghana. You see, a chrome high with me Juma me. I feel say me Juma say me supervisor, but I'm not bothered because she got the mom in the middle of Ghana. I'm not bothered about the supervisor the OG. So that few credit Yanika, what I'm earning, I'm okay with it. I'm not bothered. But you look at the gap between an MP and a teacher, and probably a nurse, and how much more even the only Juma. Are you getting it? So
that is bad. And it is really bad. Yes, it is.
It's not something like per se. Sekabo, me slow Jamaican. Me makato se baby mi fino. Obi o common blender or the bed sim tomato mu. Edi ayam kwama ne papa di no blender no. His dream or her dream to own a blender. I'm telling you. Now, when people say election, she process both parties are even making billboards. They are pulling up, and you want me to sit down there and look at that, and then Ghana is scam. Maybe some another Obisika. Yeah, the bread in house because if you have a house in UK, you need to sell it before you can become an MP in Ghana. Meanwhile, maybe I jump maybe over to me. Oh my! I didn't say Banisa. Segabo, for me, the killing of the MP is wrong. I mean, it is wrong. I do not condone killing, but if that is what will make us think and think as people, then the war must go on. The killing must go on. For me, every day where any state of the nation so that people begin to learn. People begin to learn.
We won't let you
Joe, people don't understand it.
We do, but I think that as we sit on the radio, and maybe some radio so as some can maybe a first and honest. What I say, by how we are educated, people are listening.
I understand.
Do you want to tell me say Obin no where there? Obin no where there? Yeah, canana. Brother say Obi a bomb because we got to bomb that be is everywhere. Bye.
I do not want to, but
we have to, mind our words, Joe.
I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sorry to use this on radio, but sometimes that's the feeling.
Painful. I do understand. Painful. Yeah.
You look at it. Say, Gabo, one kasa, MPP. Nanado Bedi president this year. Look at the opportunities that has befallen the family of Nanado. Opportunity. I'm not saying say they do not deserve it. They deserve it. But you see, it is only fair. Say Gabo Busi and Benye Bibi. KOBA so Busi and Benye Bibi. You cannot be like the president, which is it cannot be like that. But the little opportunity, it is a state resources given to us by God. We all have to benefit from it. I cannot be a teacher. Someone cannot be a president. Someone can. But the little he deserves, give it to him. Today, as I speak, Obi Akoda, without eating today. Look and conform with that circle near there. Shall conform with that one circle. And look at the luxury car a daya yet to small girls. One again is kind of little. That's your 2 year coa. What's a bonnie?
Yeah.
Open Segabo, we don't condone it.
That's it. Segabo, that's what it.
Got him to that boiling point.
Yeah, as a man here, as you're going to have missed calls, but I have called you so many times, but you know, I saw me mobile phone me far at the start. My send you assume for your sake. My send it your mobile number or phone so. Omodiana friend number no be see no from me fa. Na me fa so many marry. This is where we draw the curtains say ye dey jumadi ne and na Thursday there. This time we will go down the level of, the ordinary Ghanaian because say Joe Kano, you could politicians they are not see you can't see it as them. The ordinary Ghanaian the onamwa only asembia na armed robbers attacking on so have we put security issue?
Yeah, but Koba, before you even end, do you know the pain the Takrady girls, their parents are feeling? Do you know the pain they are going through?
And that's another issue.
Do you know the pain they are going through? Who talked about it? Who talked about it? Who spoke about it? Do you know, Koba, if you carry a baby, I look at her and I feel proud and I'm so happy. Now say you take that child away from me for no reason. Nobody talks about it. But the only we want to the whole country to mourn. Hey, Koba, it won't happen like that. It won't happen. And the more they do that, the more it arises the temper and the feeling of people like myself who are. Koba, thank you very much for that.
That's it, Joe.
Now moving on, Mekan. I think this guy, watch a White House down there. This guy who acted White House down, he's in a singer. A singer. The title is called Defiance, something like that. Which a guy, they killed his wife and daughter. And Okokota, the law court was, say, I'll show you. So he retaliated. That is how society is. When I know that I don't have a
now, smart car be Debia or say, Okoti Kwame Nkrumah. When Kwame Nkrumah say something when it's too much delay or denied, violence will break out here and there.
Yeah.
Not that man wielded it. I'm quoting smart from Kwame Nkrumah, but their accumulated grievances will erupt like volcanic fury. That is what it is. But we don't pray say bad will happen, but something got to change.
Me uncle na make an asem no senka u baby sam say na miside na me say ye kun na me ni wo but me busuafo no ebi mu ka say this is a man who feed us ye mfanche
asem no
people who killed him came and gave testimony as to how they did everything because also ye din obi so ye din nti me busuafo na di ka so mfanche nti ni kwane to na ontimi survive no he has to come out and say the truth before he could be forgiven. But me de me family wu enya hwe nipa de wu but obedience say no fanche. That is how it is. Nti yanya ti aye kan te say na say gabo kan bi ono say gabo de onye but obi baye na me kan be say ya so mamba bro ti ya na me no opportunity na me etu a kam so me di bone.
That is how it is. Uncle Becho, bye bye. I'm Thursday. The shower video, any baby, no. Good evening. Sleep well. As a Joe Nkrumah, as passionate, as patriotic as he could be. And I'm Motin in Kano, Motin Sagabuka. And I'm be a line of my tear for any public braid, but unfortunately, Yanya even a call. Sagabo did call. By the man, I see some at least for listening no crano. And it's so. I mean, some pa sa. No money and cosa na chroma there. Any we are seeing. I mean, that's what had they say. Ma GN radio near certain politics. Yeah. Na a KOBA na bigger phone at us. And we now join money. And yeah, now the air code say we are going nothing now. We ain't got nothing. What I say, nothing I get. We yeah. What is say? Family. This guy is making a difference. Now I think say I love him.
Open an Invest or ISA account in minutes and join over 500,000 investors.
Ooh, it's a chilled coffee from Starbucks. Now that's chilled as in cold.
Extra time politics. GN Radio Nautie. Yeah, London, UK, every Monday, 8 o'clock p.m. Listen to KOBA. Faku obedia to Berima Ajema. That's a Nakasa.
Extra time politics. Extra time politics. Listen to Kwaku Obidia to Berima Ajima on JN Radio, London, UK. Every Monday, 8 to 10 p.m. Dan Brisky, let's go. Say it the way it is. You don't mix it.
Yeah, we've said it as it is, but the name is Obodia to Obidia to Obodia to. Name no one has in the world. Me, I'm the Obodia to what I say. Good evening. Yapon. Where from here? Nothing I get. Hey.
I was saying.
Nothing I get.
Nothing I get. Myself forget. Nothing I get. Pray me near to send me. Menyira yonsu obi ahwehwe ohie ni papa sika for to tell me yesu benibio na so plenty dey envy o daga say me wa blog ba me ni bio love insti guess ni medio na enage na me ni show na enage ema we ni na enage na me ni show oh premiums on my phone good night na mini show, nothing I get. Am I winning review? Nothing I get. Na mini show, nothing I get. Am I winning review? Nothing I get. Minya sikana ni biko chakpet. Last time me shada na me ba. Am I didi mechi sama? Am I koji forget? Me Jamaica bitu nu kolo. Say wuti me hu kolo. Ibi guy kwa. I say baby you wona sona na boro. Oh amen. Party be every day there. We yes can be Sammy be sakere. Oh amen. Party be every day now. My attention kwa. We yes can be Sammy be sakere. Am I winning review? Nothing I get. Na mini show. Nothing I get. Am I winning review? Nothing I get. Na mini show. Nothing I get. Am I winning review? Nothing I get. Na mini show. Nothing I get. Am I winning review? Na mini show. Usuba is a painting you as and I must require why say you brother. A package you get me daba. Nothing I get. Nothing you know me get. Nothing I get. Nothing you know me get. Baby I'm my shepherd. My shepherd. Nothing I get. Hey. You just the be say you go do things way. People go see say you day. Hey. You for shine them a eye yo. That be the life then they believe in today. Nothing we get TV jaja oh. Nothing I get by the shada basa with the scatter with a kata. I make you ask for me. Yeah. We go show. You know be today we start to What do mommy check, brave share? The kind of life we they live where they make them confused, but nothing we get to. Must I forget to fund them link up.
Nothing I get.
Na mini show.
Nothing I get.
Am I winning premium?
Nothing I get.
Na mini show.
Nothing I get.
Am I winning premium? Nothing I get. Na mini show. Nothing I get. Am I winning premium? Nothing I get. Na mini show. Nothing I get.
Yo, Bema make cast in the no crack. So I can con Joe boy, Miss Red. The Snapchat do Tina Ubu in the pre. Bema, Yabotre. Let me range, you know, video. Oh, here, Tiaka, me. Look of you, something small for your boy. Mini toast you. And to me, any mason would do you. If say, mini few, nothing I get. My life here, chacha, I the super my bet. System rejects by the factory insert. But I get goose, I the enter the net. Hey, any brain to your beer to me change. Oh, nothing I get, Charlie, waiting you gain. Hey, Doom console, no, I'm changing the game. I stay in my lane, me and my Shianka train. Hey, when you see me for town, oh, the best. Every day you for wish for the best. When you be a kind in a mini bio, I know be chairman, I mean no go feel but me
play man here to say me. Sorry I'm not paying to the say me. Men you are you to be a say me. When you need a fancy ka for to tell me. Yes, mini bio. Now so plenty they envy. Like I say me one blog about mini bio. Love insti, gas in the video. Am I winning bio? Nothing I get. Na mini show. Nothing I get. Am I winning bio? Nothing I get. Na mini show. Nothing I get. Am I winning bio? Nothing I get. Na mini show. Nothing I get. Am I winning bio? Nothing I get. Na mini show. Nothing I get.
OGB music. It's another classic one, baby.
We shake the ball.
Pass me not, oh gentle Savior. Hear my humble cry. While on others thou art calling, do not pass me by. Pass me not, oh gentle Savior. Hear my humble cry. While on others thou art calling, do not pass me by. Oh, Savior, 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 hear my humble cry. watching quabre. Tie me more person. Power reaching in soon. Benjamin Hanka. Benjamin watching quabre. Tell me more person. Benjamin. Power reaching in soon. Time for the and Mama won't sing. It's in me. Sabre and chain any day. The brain is free. Here I am, my life laid down for you. I give my all to you. Still ready to your love. Take my hands and hold me close to you. Surrounded by your grace. For all I have is you. I live my life to worship. I live my life to know you. Jesus, I need you more, more and more of you. Change my heart to make me more like you and know you day by day.